Well, it's a battle of good versus Stevil, but who's this mysterious figure that squares up to Captain America and the VHS X-Men? Well, if you haven't also seen the VHS X-Men on Disney Plus, X-Men 97 I should say, check it out, it's really good. But stay tuned, true believer, and find out. So, you can probably guess who it might be. He's hit the UK early and I managed to pick up a copy from Hasbro Pulse, if that's any clue. Yeah, so there is a character in this ensemble that will kind of give away maybe who this character is that's facing off against them. I'll let you sort of guess. It's an upcoming Marvel Legend, not yet released in the States, but welcome back to Tac Tac Toys. Here we go. Got an action figure review for you, this time a Marvel Legend, so let's get on into it. And again, just remember this video is not for kids, so if you hadn't guessed already, it's the Marvel Legends Secret Empire Captain America. He released here in the UK, first on In Demand Toys and then on Hasbro Pulse. I managed to get my copy from Hasbro Pulse. So let's have a look at the packaging first off, and here's the window packaging, as you can see here. Displays the figure really nicely and the shield. So yeah, you can see everything. Obviously says Secret Empire along the bottom. Now this is a Captain America based on the Secret Empire storyline from the comics from 2017, when essentially Captain America became a Hydra sleeper agent in essence. More specifically, a sentient cosmic cube kind of rewrote Captain America's history, so he was a sleeper Hydra agent. It was received pretty mixed reviews, let's put it like that. So basically the writers decided to make a quick turnaround and bring the original Captain America, Steve Rogers, back. So essentially what happens is the Cosmic Cube realizes that she's made a mistake in recreating Captain America as a Hydra agent, brings back the original character, Captain America. Then you have a sort of Cap versus Cap battle, and good guy Cap whoops his ass. But here's some artwork on the side of Stevil, aka Secret Empire Captain America. Pretty nice artwork on the side of the packaging, so as you can see there. Same on the other side, which you'll see in a moment. But yeah, this is a nice design, I think, for Captain America. It's nice to have a bad guy Captain America, I think, as well, to square off against good guy Steve Rogers. But again, on the other side, you've got the same lovely artwork, as you can see there. On top of the packaging, you've got like Captain America's shield morphing into a Hydra logo, or vice versa, the Hydra logo morphing into Captain America's shield, which is a nice touch, sort of reminiscent of the character as well, because initially in the storyline he was portrayed as a good guy. Even the readers didn't know that he was potentially a bad guy, and then he sort of revealed himself. And yeah, let's have a look at the back of the packaging. And essentially the back of the packaging has some nice artwork, and it kind of says what I'd initially said, you know, in the description, which we'll focus on a little bit closer, and we'll kind of read up on the description. So it says acting as a sleeper agent. Yeah, so that's evil Steve Rogers, who's acting as a sleeper agent. Okay, acting as a sleeper agent, an altered version of Captain America leads a secret army intent on taking over the USA in the name of Hydra. So yeah, that is essentially the storyline. But of course, in the 11th hour, Captain America comes back, Steve Rogers Captain America comes back, and all is good. And he fights Hydra Captain America and beats him. Of course, Stevil didn't stay down for too long. You know, he did make a resurgence as Captain Krakoa, spoiler alert, in the Age of Krakoa, in I think Uncanny Avengers, New Uncanny Avengers, where he again fought Steve Rogers. But yeah, this is kind of like your Captain America leading Hydra. So, you know, Red Skull, Baron Zemo, all these guys, kind of he's their champion in essence. But yeah, that's the back of the packaging with some really nice artwork. Apologies, I'm just moving the lighting around a little bit. It's almost like they're searching for Steve. It's like a searchlight looking for Stevil to arrest him by S.H.I.E.L.D. maybe, or something like that. Let's get him out of the packaging anyway. And here's, yeah, Secret Empire Cap out of the packaging. And first impressions, he's really good. Really, really good. A really fun figure. Not perfect. There are a few gripes, and I'll get into those. I mean, one of the things being the shield, as you can see here, it's got that clip system, which you do have to be careful with, because if you take the shield on and off too much, it will break, and yeah, that has happened in the past before. Also, the ab crunch is not so great moving forward. It's a bit limited, but these are minor things. I mean, out the packaging, the costume looks great. It's a great representation of Stevil, aka Secret Empire Cap. Another head would be nice. You've got that kind of sort of grimacing head, which is similar, not the same, but similar to the Ultimate Captain America. Now, I don't have the Ultimate Captain America, unfortunately, to compare them with, but seeing this one and having this one, you know, makes me think I should backtrack at some point, because this is an excellent release. and no doubt the Ultimate Captain America. I'm always hearing good things about it. But yeah, this is a very, very good release. So for all my friends in the US, if you're a Captain America fan, or if you're sort of just a Marvel Legends collector, this is a really good addition to your collection. Not essential. I mean, it's from, why I say not essential is because if you didn't like the Secret Empire storyline, or you're thinking about skipping this one because you got other caps, then you can do, but I would recommend it. It's a really fun figure. I would actually recommend it, and I like him more than I thought I would. When I opened up the package, I haven't put him down since. He's really fun, and I have to be honest, I don't collect many Marvel Legends nowadays, but this is one of the more fun releases. I picked up the Doctor Doom and Captain Marvel 2-pack on discount, and I didn't really enjoy that one, but this one is really good. So let's have a look at what he comes with. And of course, here's the shield. So in the comics, this shield does break into two. Now here it doesn't break into two. It may break if you, as in the clip, if you if you're a bit rough with it, so it may break in a different way. But yeah, this doesn't actually break into two, but it's kind of a nice representation of the shield from the comics. Obviously got the clip system, which you do have to be a bit careful with because his forearms are a bit thicker. As you can see, I just pointed there, there's a bit of a kind of glue mark or something on the inside of mine. It's not a problem for me, I don't mind, but nice clean paint job on the outside of the shield. I've got Cap posed up here. He comes with two fisted hands, so that's pretty good. Again, that's probably another small nitpick. There's not many accessories, so you've got just the shield and the two fisted hands. Would be nice to get another alternate head sculpt, something like that, additionally for the price point. At the moment, this is only, this is sold out on In-Demand Toys. It was available on In-Demand Toys, completely sold out. It is available on Hasbro Pulse at the time of this video, so Hasbro Pulse UK, I should say, at the time of this video. But here he is posed up, and I think we're going to get into the articulation now. So let's have a look. So the head looks up and down. Looks down, up a lot more than down. We've got shoulders. Shoulders go up to a T-pose. Yeah, double jointed elbows, 360-degree wrist rotation. No butterfly joints, but yeah, again, really good range on the shoulders. Really good range on the double jointed elbows. Again, like I say, 360 wrist rotation. Now here's where there's a bit of a gripe. Good back on the ab crunch, good backwards movement, but very limited at the front, very limited forward crunch. So you may need to mod it if you want. That's a bit of a shame if you want to do ACBA or anything like that. A little bit limited. Thigh cuts, yeah, and double jointed knees. Now one thing I'll say, it's very good. All the joints are very smooth. You've got boot cuts, which you'll see here in a minute, and then yeah, your ankle rockers, very smooth joints straight out of the packaging. Didn't need to heat anything up. That was a very good bonus, so that was really good. So yeah, thigh cut, double jointed knee, as you can see there, boot cut, and ankle rocker. So your standard Marvel Legends kind of articulation, essentially. Yeah, and he's good. He's a fun figure, I've got to say. I was really impressed with him. Like I said, I haven't put him down since I opened him. I think it's a good release to be a Walmart exclusive in a way. I mean, I'm sure for my US viewers, it's probably going to be a bit difficult to pick up. Maybe, I hope not. I hope it's easy for you guys. But it's a fun figure, really fun, but maybe not essential. If you didn't read Secret Empire, or you weren't a fan of that storyline, you could maybe give it a miss. But I'd recommend picking him up. He's quite fun. If you're a Marvel Legends completist, then you're going to want him. If you're a Cap fan, you're probably going to want him. Yeah, there you go. And here he is posed up again, just in pose. And if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to smash the like button. Feel free to comment and subscribe. Are you thinking of picking Secret Cap Empire up? Are you a Marvel Legends collector? Now, of course, let's do some comparisons. And here he is next to the classic Cap. And this is what we all want to see, isn't it? So here he is, sort of getting ready to battle classic Cap in a one-on-one showdown. It's just like the end of Secret Empire, isn't it? The Secret Empire comic here in action figure form. Well, not quite, because obviously he was wearing a slightly different Hydra costume, a kind of armoured up Hydra costume at the end of that. But we can, we can make do, can't we? We can sort of, this is our own little playtime and universe of fun here. So we can alter things a little bit. And yeah, let's do some comparisons. So here he is next to classic Cap. This is the Toy Biz inspired 20th anniversary Cap from Marvel Legends. And this is what you want to see, isn't it? A Captain America comparison. I don't have Ultimate Captain America, unfortunately, so I can't do a comparison. I'm pretty sure the bottom half of the body is the same with Ultimate Cap and the Secret Empire Cap. It is making me think I should go back and get Secret Empire Cap at some point, backtrack. then get him because he's a very good price. And if he's anything like Secret Empire Cap here, then Ultimate Cap's going to be a really fun figure. And they are different. They are quite different. There's similarities, but they're not completely the same. There are quite a few differences. So that's a good thing. It's slightly a different sculpt, I think, on the upper half, and the heads are similar but not the same. Obviously, you've got the grimacing look, or grimacing, or kind of growling look from Secret Empire Cap there. I believe you've got the same kind of thing with Ultimate Cap, but yeah, this is how they square off. So you can, if you want your Marvel Legends Cap versus Cap, there you go. Here we go, Wolverine versus Cap. So this is obviously the VHS X-Men Wolverine, and if you've seen X-Men 97 on Disney Plus, I won't give you any spoilers, but if you haven't watched it, go and watch it. You'll absolutely love it. If you're a child of the 90s, if you sort of love the X-Men animated series from the 90s, don't waste any time. Stop what you're doing, go and watch it. Well, finish this review if you want, but then go and watch it. Or stop the review, go and watch it, and come back to this if you like. But either way, yeah, it's a really good series, and I don't have any of the newer X-Men 97 inspired figures yet. Maybe I'll get them at some point, but not yet. But yeah, this is kind of essentially the same molds. This is how Wolverine sort of measures up with Hydra Cap or Secret Empire Cap. So there you go, two figures from the same line essentially. Here's Cyclops. So this is again the VHS Cyclops. Now this is on the Vulcan buck. Now obviously we've had an update in the X-Men 97 line. So again, Cyclops is a bit posed up here, so that's why he looks a little bit shorter than Cap. Obviously, I'm going to show you him sort of more in a more neutral pose, a more neutral standing stance, so you can see the height comparison. But essentially, Cap's a little bit taller, but yeah, they kind of, they scale well. So here you go. So having said that, here is Cyclops sort of in a more neutral stance next to Secret Empire Cap. So as you can see, they do kind of scale as you'd expect, as they would do. Just going to move the lighting about a little bit, but yeah, as they would do, they scale as you'd imagine. I think the costume looks really nice on this Secret Empire Cap. I think there's some lovely bright sort of blues, some more darker tones. The strange thing is, initially with the arms looked a bit stumpy or short with the white, but they look better here. Having seen them in rewatching my video, they do look better. But yeah, let me know what you think about this figure, if it's one you want to pick up. Here's the Jean Grey with the jelly legs. Obviously there's a pinless version. I think she's the better one out of the two to sort of pick up. The X-Men 97 version. This is the VHS X-Men version, which again is a fun figure, but unfortunately with these female figures they do have jelly legs, so the pinless version would be the one to go for. Here's Jubilee. So again, she's obviously a teenager, so as you can see here, she's going to scale a lot smaller to Cap, who's obviously a fully grown adult compared to her. But here's how the two figures scale. So no doubt we're probably going to get a Jubilee in X-Men 97. I'm just trying to think if we've had one. No, we haven't. Not yet. In Wave 1 and 2 we haven't had Jubilee yet, have we? So she's got to be coming. We imagine with Beast as well. And Morph. I suppose Morph. Have we had Morph? I can't remember. Anyway, one of them. And talking about animated characters, here's the animated Spider-Man from the Spider-Man series, I think, which was 98. There is rumours this may get a resurgence or reboot, and to be honest, after the popularity of the X-Men series, I wouldn't be surprised if it does. That'd be pretty good. What a time to be alive if you're a 90s kid, in adulthood now, enjoying sort of your classic kind of resurgence of 90s Marvel animated series. So let's move from Marvel to G.I. Joe. This is classic Firefly. So of course, Secret Empire Cap or Hydra Cap would be perfect at home with your G.I. Joe classified collection. Same kind of scale. He's obviously a bit buffer and bigger compared to Firefly here. But they're both from Hasbro. So as you'd expect, they would sort of scale quite well together, or would kind of be, yeah, the two lines from the same company. So you'd expect same kind of articulation, same kind of, aesthetic. And again, while Cap may lack accessories compared to, say, your G.I. Joe classified figures, he is still quite a fun figure. Here he is next to Profit Director Destro, Pimp Daddy Destro as I like to call him. So again, we're doing some bad guy comparisons here, as essentially Secret Empire Cap is just that, a bad guy himself. So yeah, here is Destro next to Secret Empire Cap. And this is how they scale up. Again, like I say, they scale pretty well. They should do, because they're two sort of lines from the same company. Although sometimes G.I. Joe Classified can be arguably, I'd say, the best line from Hasbro at the minute. And I don't have any Hydra soldiers anymore. I used to, but what I do have is some Python Patrol Vipers. So let's put Cap in charge of these two Python Patrol Vipers on patrol. So yeah, this is what Hydra Cap looks like, or Secret Empire Cap looks like, next to his Python Patrol Vipers, while he's forming his Secret Empire, should we say. So yeah, again, you know, if you've got any army builders from G.I. Joe Classified, or you've got your Hydra troops, this is what Secret Empire Cap's going to look like, surrounded by them or among them. Again, it is a really good figure, I would say. I'm going to give it a rating in a bit. So let's have Sam Wilson. Now this is obviously MCU Sam Wilson fighting against Secret Empire Cap. And again, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to smash the like button. Feel free to comment and subscribe. And here we go with a few different lines. So this is Mythic Legions. Now I've done a review for this character. I believe his name is Zende Amanthir, terrible at pronunciation, but there is a review for this figure on my channel. I'll put the link to that video in the comments below, so feel free to check it out. But again, this is how Secret Empire Cap scales with Mythic Legions. So Mythic Legions are a little bit bigger. They're more your kind of 7-inch scale figures. They kind of scale with Master Universe, Masterverse, say McFarlane, that kind of thing. But they're all wizards and goblins and orcs and all that kind of thing. So they can fit into a 6-inch collection, no problem. Yeah, for your swords and sorcery type stuff. And here's Power Rangers Lightning Collection. This is King Sphinx. So obviously he's a bit taller than Secret Empire Cap, but again, another Hasbro line, unfortunately, that's on hold at the minute. It's a really good line, Lightning Collection, so it's a bit of a shame that it's gone on hold. They came with really good sort of power effects and, you know, kind of whatnot and that kind of thing. I think they probably just didn't do enough diversity of characters. I think that was the only problem. There was a lot of rangers, a lot of different rangers, you know, whereas they could have probably done a few more different sort of characters. I mean, the monster characters were sort of the heart of the line in some ways. Some really, really good monster characters they did in the line. But anyway, here's how, you know, Secret Empire Cap scales with your sort of Lightning Collection figures, which you can fudge into either a display or some ACBA in the background if you like. And sticking with the bad guy theme, here's Dragon Star's Cell. So this is again a 6-inch line. Again, I believe this line might be cancelled now, but it's sort of a cheaper alternative to SH Figure Arts. I've always liked Cell. I've always been, you know, sort of casual Dragon Ball Z sort of fan, I should say. I've always kind of liked the design of Cell. I've always thought he looked cool, so he's a bad guy. And let's go with anti-heroes. From bad guys to anti-heroes, this is John Paul Valley Batman, who eventually became Azrael. So this is Mafex. This is a Mafex release. Now, as you can see, Mafex is more true 1/12 scale, so he's a little bit sort of smaller than Cap here, but I think it works. I think essentially it works. You know, John Paul Valley at the time of wearing this armor was sort of a younger Batman, sort of maybe, I think he was in his early 20s, something like that, or maybe a bit older, but he was quite a young man. Obviously Cap is sort of more of a man. Well, I don't know how old Cap is actually, but he's probably 20s or 30s, isn't he, essentially? Obviously he's been frozen since that time, but he's that kind of age. Anyway, we're talking about ages too much now. Here is Masterverse Scareglow. So again, these are more 7-inch scale figures, but this is kind of a redesign of the classic Master Universe character, isn't it? And again, scales quite well. Obviously, Cap is a little bit shorter, but you'd expect that with Marvel Legends being a 6-inch scale line and Masterverse being a 7-inch scale line. And here's a McFarlane figure. This is a McFarlane Warhammer figure. Forget Traitor Guard or something. Forget what the name of this character is. It's from the it's from some kind of sub game. Oh god, I forget the name of it, but essentially it's Warhammer 40k universe. This is a Traitor Guard or something like that is the name of the character. McFarlane certainly does know how to do his monstrous type characters, doesn't he? He excels here. I mean, this McFarlane figure is not stacked with articulation, but it looks really nice. It's got a really nice look and you know, painted really well, and kind of quite a fun sort of a character. Again, if you want Cap to be fighting him in the future, there you go. And let's go with blades. This is Mezco 112. This is your Mezco 112 blade. Again, these are 112 scale figures. So I've fitted the I think it's the PX exclusive glasses on this Mezco 112 blade because they're red. But yeah, essentially this is what your Mezco 112s look like stacked up against your Marvel Legends. I'm a big Mezco 112 fan, or I've collected them on and off sort of, you know, in the past. Let me know what your thoughts are. Do you collect Mezco 112? Do you not? Are you primarily a Marvel Legends collector? Do you have anything else in your collection? Let me know your comments in the sort of your thoughts in the comments below. And talking to Marvel Legends, for all the latest Marvel Legends news, reviews and live streams, you can check out Dan Who Reviews. He's got a very review of this Secret Empire Cap on his channel. Of course, you can check out Joe's and Juice, one of his live streams, as well as Legends and Liquor and Turtles and Tea on Joe's and Juice Dan, Tom and myself talk all the latest G.I. Joe Classified reveals. For action figure reviews in the UK, you can check out Jay's Toy Collection UK. You can also check out Justin Collects, who does plenty of reviews on YouTube, a brand new YouTube channel, so feel free to check him out. You can check out Miguel and the Wolfpack Toy Review for doing toy hunts in the California area. I believe he's got the X-Men Wave 2. He's got a toy hunt on X-Men Wave 2 up. You've got Robo from Robo Don't Know doing all the latest action figure news, does a much more professional job than me. You can watch Adam Crone, AC Toy Design, his Patreon. You can support that if you want to. Feel free to check out Agent Z-Man. You can of course check out Dante and the Infinity Equation for the latest action figure chat and pop culture discussion. Feel free to check out Brian's action figure reviews for Action Figure Reviews in Ireland. You can check out Photo Dave and Toy Pics for all the latest toy photography tips and tricks, so feel free to check him out. You can check out Why So Serious Toys as well, and feel free to check out Big Will, Pixels and Plastic. He's done a sort of few videos on the Who Crew, which is Dan Who's sort of network of followers doing wrestling. You can check out Elson Official Music for all the latest pop music covers and music of his own design. Feel free to check out Cypher Sigma for the latest film reviews and also action figure pickups for all things Mythic Legions and Cosmic Legions. You can check out Trevor the 1/6 Shooter. Feel free to check out Austin the Hero of Collectors as well. And you can check out the 3POA podcast for action figure chat and pop culture discussion. So plenty of YouTube channels for you to check out there if you like. And for the latest film and TV reviews, feel free to check out filmandtvreview.com. So those are my thoughts on Secret Empire, Hydra, Captain America. And if you're enjoying this video, as I say, feel free to leave any comments down below. So you can, of course, remember Tac Tac Toys is your home of action figure content. So you can also check out some more action figure content with my latest Valaverse Action Force. That's my Arctic Steel Brigade kit bash, and the link for that video is in the comments below. So yeah, this is a kit bash I made using the Heavy Steel Brigade weapons kit and the Arctic Trooper which I picked up from Amazon. But there's some of his buddies, including Captain America, in the background. I did a comparison with on that video, so feel free to check that out. All sorts of things in the background there: Mythic Legions, Marvel Legends, Dragon Stars, Mafex, G.I. Joe Classified, Valaverse Action Force. The list goes on. So, like I say, feel free to check that video out at your leisure. And yeah, let me know what you think of any of my videos in the comments below. If you're enjoying them, what you'd like to see in videos, anything like that. And for places to pre-order and purchase action figures, you can of course check out Blue Owl Collectibles. Feel free to use my affiliate link in the comments below. You can of course check out Comics and Cocktails, and feel free to check out the whole shebang of course as well. Again, links to all these UK independent retailers in the comments below. And speaking of independent retailers across the pond, you can check out Valaverse Action Force for your Action Force needs, I should say. Coming back to the UK, you can check out Kapow Toys, of course. Feel free to check out Star Action Figures, and you can of course check out all the cool stuff as well. And again, like I say, all these UK independent retailers will be in the comments below. Feel free to check out In Demand Toys. Now this was somewhere that had Secret Empire cap in stock. They have now sold out. You can of course check out props and replicas. Feel free to check out Gobsmack Comics, and you can of course check out Emporium McCool, which does all sort of more high-end kind of goods like Mezco 112 from Mafex, SH Figure Arts, all that kind of good stuff. And they've got a really good service as well. I do, I've used them once before for an amazing Yamaguchi Reveltech Spider-Man 2.0, and I got a very good service. So there you go, coming back to Marvel Legends and Marvel Legends Secret Empire cap. That's what I think. Now, score out of 10, I'll give him 8 out of 10. The reason for that, he's a really fun figure, but there's a few things that could be tweaked and improved on. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this review, if you're in the States, you're going to be picking him up when he's released there. Again, thanks for watching. You make all these videos possible. I'm now going to leave you with a few photographs sort of Hydra Cap in action, or Secret Empire Cap. Here he is facing off against Captain America and the VHS X-Men, like at the start of the video. Here he is going one-on-one with Classic Cap. And then here we've got him going with going one-on-one with Sam Wilson, Captain America as well. This is the MCU version, of course. And here he is, finally, on his own. So hopefully you'll get a copy when he comes around. And until next time, enjoy those flicks and figs.